It is a cold day here in southwest Missouri, and Mikey's running the CTX now, ladies and gentlemen. He's a machine. He found him a half dime the other day, a Barber. He's loving the new CTX he's got. And we were hitting this house. We've never hit this house before. It's in an area where we've hunted a lot. My first target, barely, wasn't very deep, 1950 wheats in, so that's a good start. See if we can get some more. Alright guys, on a 1243, 1244 signal, I was a little bit excited at first, but it's a consumer sales tax token from the great state of Oklahoma, a 1 mil. So anyway, it's the best looking Oklahoma sales tax token I have found, so I'm not going to complain about it. It will make the final picture. Congratulations, my friend, you're in. You have made it to the next round. Woohoo! Alright guys, I just told him not that we've got silver going on. It looks silver, but it's not. It's I think it's an aluminum token of some sort. I was telling him it's my deepest token. Oh, wait a minute. Huh? It's a war nickel.
Really?
I thought it was an aluminum token. It rang up way higher than it should have. It rang up an 11. What did it ring up? 1133. I was hoping it was maybe going to be an Indian. Popped it out, and check it out, I hadn't dug a war nickel in a long time. So 1944, and it is a, what's that say, P? Yeah, Philadelphia Mint, 1944. That's 35% silver, which equates to probably about 30 cents worth for me in the pocket. Woohoo! Cup of coffee. Here we go. I was just fishing the other junk that was in my hole with my war nickel, and looky there, Mikey done went off and popped him a war nickel. Yours is a Denver Mint. That's why it's green. Green for D is delicious.
Cool.
Delicious green limes and kiwi.
Doubled up on the war nickel. That's the first time.
That is, yeah. And yours is a 44 as well. So yours is Denver, mine's Philadelphia.
Cool.
You're 30 cents richer now.
All right.
How are you feeling, man?
I feel awesome.
You going to Disney World?
Silver money, yeah.
Sweet. Let's keep going.
Yep.
All right, signals are kind of strange in this yard. Honestly, the wheat pennies, some are ringing high, some are ringing low. It's bizarre. They're still good tones. Some are barely under the surface, some are 4 or 5 inches deep. This little padlock here wasn't very deep and gave a signal that I normally wouldn't expect from the padlock. But anyway, I'm tickled to have it. We'll see if we can get some more. Old Mikey's doing cleanup on me, and I am working the sidewalk strip, my half of it. And we've all heard of folk art, but how about a little fork art? Check that unit out. Made into a rake or weaponry or a gang sign or something. That is lots and lots of boredom, but I like it. I'm going to straighten it back out just because I don't want to put it in my pouch like that. But anyway, I thought you guys would be interested in that. It'd be hard to eat with. I am hungry. Can you tell? I'm going to go get something to eat. Woohoo! Okay guys, it's after the show. We hit a house right down the road there. A lot of clad. I'm actually right across the street from where I dug my last seeded dime. And so we thought we'd give this one a try. We've knocked it a couple times, never got an answer. Mike's working on that side and we're working towards each other. Out here towards the road, it's fill. Fill dirt out in here along the roadway. So I'm working a little bit closer to the house. Had an 1137 signal, and it was a deep unit, but a harmonica read. So that's a good sign anyway. At least getting some older items here. Not a whole lot of coins, and that was a good signal, but it was pretty deep. But anyway, we're going to see if we can get on some more. Alright, old Mikey just came over and was not doing any good over there. So we feel like this has been hit, let alone fill dirt out here. The reason I say fill dirt is the old brick sidewalk is 4 inches below right here. Goes through, and I've got down to the brick, pulled the lipstick case out, but just busted this toy car, and I think this is the newer model Tootsie wheels there. I'll have to verify it when I get home, but man, this thing had roots all in it. Lost a wheel. It's in horrible shape, but the axles are a little bit thinner than what a Tootsie would be, but this is a smaller unit, so who knows. Hoping it's a Tootsie. It'll still go up on the display, and we'll keep going. Not 2 feet from where I found that car, I had an 1136, 1135 signal. Was thinking it might be an Indian just because of the way it sounded, but it's not. And you guys have to tell me what it is. I thought at first it was an old Sherlock Holmes type homemade pipe, but it's little bitty. Also thought maybe it was a old-time phone, missing this side over here. Hello? Not sure. Yeah, it's cool, whatever it is. I like it. We'll keep going. I normally don't hunt on Saturdays, but it was drizzling and we couldn't get our outside projects done, so I went ahead and decided to hunt. And this is a house. I know the people that live here. Early house. They've owned it since '69 and never been detected. So anyway, just here in the front yard, and I had a nice signal and popped it out. Looks like I got silver. It looks like I got bigger silver, if you can see it right there. It's quarter size. Sticky stuff. Oh, be good. What is it? Oh, it's an SLQ. Oh, cool. Standing Liberty. It's got a date, have a date, have a date, have a date. Oh, it's got a date, look. What is it? 1929. 1929 SLQ. That's only my second one ever. And the first with a date. So, man, I'm tickled with that. Just getting started here. Dug a Canadian from 53, but no wheat pennies yet. So, see if we can get something else. Okay, guys, worked all this area right through here, coming out. Found that SLQ just right up there. Came all the way back. And this is what I was hoping to find. I knew this house was old. But anyway, check this out, guys. It's an Indian. Can't really see the date yet. I'm going to pick it real quick and I'll come back on and show it to you. But tickled to that. Love finding the Indians. Okay, guys, I ran back to the truck and picked it a little bit. It's got the crud that sticks pretty hard. I will be able to get it off, but you can see it's an 1899. So it's pretty worn. But a fantastic find, and I am tickled with it, as you know. Woohoo! We'll keep going. Okay, guys, I am back at the house I dug Saturday. I ran out of time. Came back. I wanted to work through some of the nails that were right along the edge here. I have a good signal here, not far from where I found that SLQ, and thought I'd try to do it live. It's like what a silver dime target would be, and so I thought I would just try if I can. It's hard to do one-handed, but we will try. It's a good signal. I had to pick it out. Could just be iron too, tweaking, but I turned on it and it stayed in the machine real good. Make sure it's not anywhere else. Okay, so it's on this side of my hole. I might have mispinpointed it a little bit just because, oh, and there's a nail. Not sure if that was it or not. Rescan the hole real quick. Just make sure. It doesn't look like it would hit a 1245, but it could. There was a lot of nails around here. And that wasn't it, so that's good. Maybe the machine didn't fib to me. Oh, there's a coin, but it's not silver. It is just a penny. That tweaked high, and it's a memorial too, so digging in the iron sometimes will throw your signal off a little bit as well, but it sure sounded good for a little bit. Don't know what year it is. 60s, I believe. But anyway, we'll try again. I've moved around to the backyard of the house here. Not a lot of targets back here either. But I did just have a 1241. It wasn't very deep. And check it out, guys. That's a great sign. You can see it, hopefully. Let me maybe get it in the shade a little bit for you. It's a 1912 wheat cent right here in the backyard, so almost an Indian. And that shows a little bit of promise. Like I said, I'm just 2 swipes in from the back, so see if we can't get some oldies. And like I said, there aren't a lot of targets back here, so I'm digging some that, you know, normally I might not dig. But check this out, just dug this, and it's a 1 ounce lead. I'm guessing old fishing weight, maybe a scale weight. I'm not sure. Wasn't super deep though, but tickled to have it. See if we can get some more. Alright guys, got me some helpers. Little kids helping me out there. Just busted a Merc dime, rough signal. I'll show it to you right here, but I'm going to clean it up real quick and show it to you. Get some water. Alrighty, got it all cleaned up. Looks like a 37, I believe. Yeah, 37, and it's a plain, no mint mark. So that is a cool find, man. I always love finding the Mercs. That one's in pretty good shape. It was a difficult signal. I had to isolate it by letting my machine sit there for a while and lock onto the target. And then once I isolated it, I could pinpoint it really good. And it was just a matter of digging through the roots, and we got it done. So hopefully we can get some more. We'll see. Old Mikey and I are at it again, hunting the street. We haven't hunted much here in Springfield. I busted a car, first thing. I dug a penny so far, but a car. A couple of those like roofing screws that ring just enough to make you dig them, and I hate them. Mikey just dug a $1 gold coin. Gold colored coin. Anyway, he was tickled with it. He's $1 richer. Woohoo! This house is next to what looks like to be a general store at one time. But it's developing a theme here in the front yard, and that's of Hot Wheels. So, second one, dug some clad, but that's about it so far. We'll keep going. We are at a second permission, and we're about done with it, honestly. Kind of like the first one. The ground's kind of mineralized a little bit, and we're having trouble getting any depth. But true to the theme that I've started today, I busted another toy. This is the space shuttle. I've dug this one before. I think it's lost its wheels. Not sure. Anyway, my kids sure do love when I bring things like this home, and they're going to be happy today. We'll see if we can get something good. Alright, it's just getting crazy now. Look at the size of that unit. All 4 wheels. I think I broke the hood, or the trunk, on it. There's some glass, plastic glass somewhere. I don't know where it went, but not super concerned. But anyway, it's got some writing on it. Let's see what it says on it. Missouri State something. You guys see it? Missouri State. Looks like Highway Patrol. So it's an old trooper car. Excellent. That probably won't make the collection, but we'll keep going. Seriously, guys, it's getting old. Check this out. It's another one. The number 9 car. And I am going to stop showing them. Hopefully I can quit digging them. They sound so good, though. Oh, boy. We'll keep going. Alright, we're still here. I have dug a lot of cars. I don't know what Mike's digging back there, but I had a 1241 signal and decided to dig it, even though it wasn't super deep. And it's my first wheat cent of the day. So, it is really caked with stuff. This dirt here is very strange. I can't see the date on that. I thought it was a 20-something. 26 maybe. I don't know if you guys can see it. The glare out here, it's cloud covered today, a little bit cooler, but a lot of glare, so it makes it rough. But anyway, we'll see if we can't get some more. And I'm still working the lot up here with all the cars. Had a wheat penny signal. I dug it and popped it out. It was actually it was an Indian signal. I've never had a wheat ring that low, but now I figured out why. It had this little button in there, iron back button, and so I'm gonna clean it up. Looks like it's got a little fancy of some sort on it. Can't tell much about it right now, but if I get it cleaned up and it turns out to be anything, I'll put it right up there in the corner for you to see. Alright, Mike and I are back at the truck. I wanted to show, before we move on to the next yard, I wanted to show all the cars that were dug by me Mike, you got a couple, didn't you?
I got 2, yeah.
Yeah, he got 2. Here's the Missouri State Highway Patrol, Space Shuttle, Formula One, I don't know, racing car, rocket car, another race car, made in China car, fire truck, and another rocket type car. So anyway, a lot of cars out there, and we're going to go on and see if we can't get something with a lot of coins. Well, we're on a new permission. It's an 1896 built Granddaddy. We're thinking it's been hunted before. Can't verify that, but there's just not a whole lot of signals. Had an 1134 signal, got down to it, and it was about 5 to 6 inches. And you guys know I just went to DIV, and my goal was to dig a ringtail sharps bullet, and I dug 2, and check this out. I come back home, and I dig 1. So I'm tickled with that. Ringtail sharps, baby. Let's see if we can find something else. Mike and I are going to work around these red buds at first, right here. We split the front yard, and then we're going to hit that whole side yard over there. I had a signal that kept bouncing a little bit, and there was a part of me that thought, well, maybe it could be an Indian. But then there was another part that thought it's going to be a nail. And, well, I was kind of surprised. Check it out. It is actually, I believe, a sword or a giant push pin or a blowgun dart from natives that used to live in Springfield. So I am not sure. It looks like a sword. But it's a cool find. We'll put it in a box and keep going.
Silver and holes.
I had just told Mike that I love the 1241 signals at 5 inches because they can go either way. I stuck my shovel in and check it out. It just popped out.
Barber.
Is it?
Yeah.
That's usually what they're ringing, yeah?
Yeah.
1241. Have you seen the other side?
Uh-uh.
It's one dime on this side. Ready? Ready? Barber.
Good job, dude.
Sweet. Awesome. It's 1904.
You didn't get them all.
1904 Barber. Man,
Awesome.
I have to say, I'm pretty happy with that.
I would say.
Woohoo! We'll keep going. We are still working the side yard of this 1896 unit here. It's starting to rain a little bit. But I guess the theme's going to continue on, because here's another car. Every permission today so far has given up the toy car. I'm not unhappy about it. They're kind of cool. They're easy to dig because they're not super deep, and they ring up good. Every once in a while it's nice to hear a big strong high tone. We'll see if we can get some more. It's a new permission for Mike and I. After the show, I hunted this house with the red pillars, and honestly right over here I busted a couple of Indians, or at least one I know, really close to that little sapling right there. Anyway, true to form, keeping the day going, car number 15 for the day. So that's not my record. My record's 38 for 1 yard, believe it or not. Sad story, but anyway, we'll keep going.